What do I say? Hey guys, welcome to the video. This is my shifter Rano by K-Swap EG Civic. I've had it in the car for maybe 2 years now, and I took it apart so I could clean it because it was really nasty. But I noticed a couple of things that could be improved. This is just like a knockoff eBay. I think I paid like 80 bucks for it a couple years ago. Anyways, you can look right here. You can see the play in it back and forth. Up here it's probably about up at the top of the handle. I don't know, maybe back and forth before it does really anything, or the spring acts on it at all. It's probably like a good 3/4 of an inch. It's not great, and this is in the lowest position. So we're gonna try to file down a little bit these V pieces here so that it can make engagement with the top part and this bottom part at the same time, or as close to the same time as we can get it. The other thing that I noticed, I already fixed it, but right in there, this spring going back and forth, especially forward, it used to rub against this plate right here. So I'll show you how I fixed that. And now I'm surprised. I didn't know that this thing could feel this good. It felt fine this way because the spring wasn't rubbing, but this way was really gritty. All right, let's take it apart. Underneath, we're just gonna take out, really easy, just these two. Just these two Allen screws on the bottom. Alright, once those two are out, this thing will just slide right off like that. You can see the play in it now. And then you can also see if I pull these springs off. You can see where this has been rubbing for 2 years. There's a little mark on it where this corner has been rubbing back and forth. So how I fixed that was actually the opposite of what you would think. You take this bend right here and you unbend it the other way. That way that V notch that's in this one actually pulls it that way. So if you unbend it, this will stay over here and it'll actually pull it away from the plate. That's how I fixed the binding. Now I'm just gonna file down these V's. It seemed like maybe 1/8 of an inch would get me close to the ballpark. But we'll just do the good old guess and check. All right, let's go back together. Spring on there like that. And then this one comes over here. You try really hard not to slap yourself with it. That's on here, put one side on like that, twist it, snaps back together. Now you can see there is no play at all in this. It's just nice and tight in both directions. Then we can just the spacer back on and slide it back. Tighten up the bolts and we'll check it out. I guess I should mention this spherical bearing right here is pretty bad. It's just plastic or nylon. But I think the inner part of the bearing, the bore is 12 millimeters and the outside is 22. So I might end up replacing that with a better bearing. We'll see. I don't think that's maybe a quarter of what it used to be, but it feels nice and smooth, and it immediately gives you feedback from the springs. So put it back in the car and see how it goes.